Hell yeah, guys. What is happening? The Capitalist here with DotaLive.net. This is going to be Prodota2 European Non-Pro League. This is going to be mTw versus Team Gilette. And I'm jumping right into it because we already got the bans and picks coming out. Let's go over this mTw on the Radiant. They're going to be banning out Broodmother, Furion, and Lycan. Interested to see Broodmother being banned out. And then over there on the Team Gillette side, they banned Darkseer, Panda, and Invoker. So both teams banning out pretty standard bans. We haven't seen Broodmother sometimes, kind of iffy on that first set of bans, which leaves out a couple heroes. First of all, being Leshrac. That was the first pick for mTw. In exchange, Team Gillette picked up Sand King and Windrunner. And mTw going out with an all-out push squad with Chen and Enigma being picked up right after that. So now Team Gillette is going to have to respond with some serious turtle power, either that or a lot of team fight. We're going to see Venomancer, a very nice pickup, throwing down those wards if you can get early level into wards before they start pushing in and just be able to be there before the push starts happening and lay down, 4, 5, 7 wards. That's going to do a lot of work and help protect the towers as much as possible. We're going to see Enchantress and Shadow Shaman being banned out. So yeah, mTw, whew, man, they just have a lot of push coming down. Of course, Leshrac's Edict, we've got Chen and his creeps, and then you have also Enigma with his Eidolons. We're going to see Queen of Pain being banned out. I think that's a pretty smart ban. I mean, you're talking about 3 squishy pushers already. Anybody who pulls out some heavy nukes is going to be dangerous, and of course, robbing them of the Enchantress pick, having their creeps of their own, being able to steal Enigma's creeps, etc. Also, just a nice damage dealer when it comes into the late game. When you're talking about these squishies, having someone like Enchantress being able to throw those, oh man, I'm losing it. Those lances, Impetus. There we go. Shout out to Azu, who's doing the VOD. Yeah, I figured. We see Beastmaster banned out. Unfortunately, we aren't streaming this, but our streamer had to go to the doctors, so hopefully after this we'll be streaming something. But we figured we could still record a nice little VOD for you guys. Check it out on YouTube, that whole thing. We're going to see Shadow Demon being picked up by mTw, so, man, they're doing this nice and early. I'm hoping to see, of course, Shadow Demon will be, actually, no. He won't be soloing, presumably. Probably what we're going to see is Suicide Lane, Enigma, Jungle Chen, and then Leshrac mid, and Shadow Demon hooked up with something here. And the question is, what are they going to run here with this heavy push squad? They could do something like, Dragonite or that sort of thing, sort of the classic push. But they could go for something a little bit harder. I don't know. It's up to Team Gillette. Right now, they have pretty utilitarian picks right now. A lot of team fight. A little bit. I mean, in Venomancer, at least, you have the ability to throw down wards. Other than that, it's mainly team fight. And there's a nice little turtle hero. Pugna is going to be picked up, and I think that's a great pickup. I mean, Leshrac, he destroys Leshrac. Basically, he throws down that ward. Ward relies heavily on having team fights in a small area. And so that's why he's really good at turtling, because he's able to throw down that ward, and all of the team fight should occur around that tower. Hopefully you'll initiate a team fight before the tower goes down, and that team fight will stay in that area. That's the most ideal thing that can happen for Pugna. So that's why he's really good at turtling. Also, Blast, being able to throw away creeps, and just all around. The general power of him is very turtle-ish. We're going to see Lone Druid being picked up for their final 5th pick. And I didn't even think of Lone Druid because I'm used to seeing him banned out in the second phase. It doesn't always happen. In fact, it's, sort of a 50-50 chance that he'll be banned out. Some teams think he's ban-worthy, and, I've seen 1 or 2 teams ban him out in the first phase. But that's generally because they have some sort of idea, a setup that they want to go for. And it's also usually because they have some sort of first pick, and they want to pick up something, more imba, such as Lycan, such as Panda, one of those heroes. Morphling being picked up now by Team Gillette. This is interesting. I like this. Presumably, we're going to see a tri-lane. They could do a dual lane if they want to. They could do a 2-1-2 if they wanted to. But Pugna solo mid, we're going to see the tri-lane, Morphling, Veno, and Sand King at top, and Suicide Lane, Windrunner. They could also 2-1-2. It's possible, but I don't really see it. Sort of how you occasionally see Earthshaker being run with Windrunner. Sand King fulfills a similar role. Not as good as Earthshaker, but anyway, it's probably going to be tri-lane. That'd be the best idea for them. And the question is here, do they want to run? It's all about laning here, because I'm thinking about, you're going to see Lone Druid can go bottom solo if they suicide lane Windrunner, which will work great for them.
Prepare for battle.
But it's also really nice if you have Shadow Demon setting up the Leshrac stun. And they're all going to 5-man bottom right off the bat. Team Gilette is going to go set up their lanes. It doesn't look like they're going to do something similar. So maybe mTw might be able to catch someone out at bottom. But as it stands right now. Interesting, Sand King sitting in middle with Pugna. I don't expect him to stay there. But we'll have to see. Okay, cool. And we're going to see Windrunner going bottom. She's already got the ward, so she's definitely going to be suicide lane. Chen already has the counters up on him, so protecting his jungle as much as possible, just in case they decide to run sort of that tri-lane bottom instead and get aggressive with that jungle. Try and take that away from Chen as much as possible. But it's just going to be suicide lane Windrunner, so there's no real fair there. Windrunner can try and get in there and try and get some blocks. There are a couple block spots that are really nice. You've got that one, even that one. Any of those are really good to try and block out a Chen. But when you're talking about Shadow Demon going up against a Windrunner, it's just tough. Because what happens is disruption. The moment she pops Windrun, he pops Disruption, and by the time she comes back out, Windrun is gone. And then he just keeps auto-attacking. So, it's by no means going to land a kill anytime, but it will be able to keep the Windrunner at bay as much as possible. Now, what I was thinking is pretty much here, I don't think effing Mad really needs to stay bottom. And it doesn't look like he's going middle. So they're going to 2-2 on middle. Sand King is kind of sitting there with Pugna. And I like this a lot, because basically Shadow Demon helping set up Leshrac stuns. On top of that, once he gets a couple levels in him, gets that Soul Catcher. All the nukes that are being applied. So that Soul Catcher, once it's applied onto you Disrupt and then you Soul Catch and does all that extra damage, all the Leshrac nukes coming out, they're all going to be doing extra damage. Which is what's really nice about Shadow Demon, just being able to get that extra damage in and then apply the nukes. You just absolutely crush kids. But Sand King combined with Pugna is a decent little lane. You're going to see stuns, which is going to help land Nether Blast, which just does so much damage. And it's really hard to land against range heroes otherwise. And as it stands, bottom, Lone Druid versus Windrunner, he can just kind of push the Windrunner out. Not as well as a Shadow Demon would be able to in the lane. She's still going to get experience, but occasionally here and there, like he's doing right now, he's going to run the bear after her and, be able to get a little bit of free farm. In other words, he's not going to be in danger. Up at top, though, Enigma versus the Venomancer and Morphling. Venomancer had counters on him. He didn't even have to use them, though. He's been stacking and now pulling. And he's going to try and keep that lane back as much as possible to fight against the natural pushing that Enigma provides when he denies the creeps. That's the best thing about Suicide Lane, is that you deny as much experience, and then if they don't do something like pulling, then pretty much what happens is the lane pushes to you, and then you get all that experience. As he stands, he's already almost level 3, moving over to his jungle, trying to do what he can to pick up a little bit of experience, since the wave is being pulled. So really nice, well done. And Windrunner actually did get those wards off, so hopefully Kabop does know about this ward spot. Unfortunately, it was placed, I don't know if it was placed a little late. I think, yeah, it was placed a little late. So that's why that mid-creep camp is there. But hopefully Kabop will realize this fairly soon and throw down some counters. Already now with the Orb of Venom, so that's another stage at this bottom lane. Once he gets that Orb of Venom on the bear, just more harassment pretty much. Being able to slow down the Windrunner, doing a couple extra hits here and there. Pretty big. And not a whole lot's going to happen here. I mean, the biggest thing we're going to see action is going to be presumably middle, where Shadow Demon's going to see an opportunity to land a disruption. Sand King's going to try and stop the combo. Presumably what's going to happen is Effing Mad is going to disrupt, hopefully the Pugna, and try and get a Soul Catcher. And then Leshrak's going to try and come in and land his stun, but that's where Seldo comes in and stuns Leshrak, just trying to disrupt the combo as much as possible. But other than that, I mean, they're up against 2 ranged heroes. They can't really do the initiation. Level 3 Sand King with only level 2 Burrow Strike, it's 450 range. You're not going to be able to get in range and hit a stun anytime soon. You're not going to catch them that unaware. I never did this. Since it seems like, yeah, there goes middle. They tried to land the combo there. Leshrak missing out on the stun, just barely. Level 1 stun is rather hard to hit. Yeah, since we're not really doing anything, top to bottom, left to right, let's go over who's playing what. We got Sindarin on Leshrak, Bunzi on Enigma, Radio on Lone Druid, Effing Mad on Shadow Demon, and Kabop on Chen. And on the dire side, for Team Gilette, you got Villa on Morphling, Stand-In Pimpalicious on Pugna, Seldo on Sand King, Evil's Near on Venomancer, and Atse on Windrunner. And all around, this is going to prove to be kind of a slow landing phase. Rather unusual for Dota. As long as Funzy is careful at top, he shouldn't die. And Lone Druid is just going to keep, harassing. I'm DCing. Are you? Say that again? Alright, well. Alright. What the hell? Fucking shit. It's taking forever to reconnect. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Little DC problem. We're gonna see Sand King picking up the haste at bottom. And fortunately, it looks like I did not miss out on any kills. But he is gonna jump on this Lone Druid. He's gonna be able to hit his stun. The question is, can Atse land? Oh, he misses the power shot. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. I mean, I doubt he was going to be able to pick up that kill. He was going to have to land the shackle shot. They were going to have to do a lot of auto attacks after that. We're going to see, actually, Sindarin's going to run into Seldo here. If he lands this, oh, he misses out on the stun. He's going to pop Edict anyway. Seldo's going to have to back off. He needs to back off here. Oh, no, Seldo, what are you doing, man? He's going to picked up by Kabop. So there goes the first blood. Nice little attempted smoke gank coming out from Chen. Still worked out. Just I'm not sure what Seldo was thinking there. Trying to fight Sindarin when he has Diabolic Edict leveled. Not a good idea. That spell just does too much damage one-on-one. But besides the first blood, Goldgrass still going in the lead of the Radiant, obviously because of the Chen. Chen Jungle is going to be able to do a lot more than Venomancer pulling. On top of that, their laning phase, all around, I mean, with Lone Druid winning bottom, middle pretty much going their way, or pulling out neutral, and Enigma being able to deny all those creeps and occasionally jungle really well. I mean, look at him, he's already level 6. He's done a very good job as Suicidal Enigma. So right now, Team Gilette in a little bit of a position here because they're already 2,000 gold in landing phase. Not terrible. You can easily come back from it. Actually, we're going to see action in the middle. Sindarin is going to land the stun this time, and they're going to follow up with the Edict. And Pimpalish is done for. He's trying to get out, trying to pop Wand, but that is not going to be enough, even without Soul Catcher. Soul Catcher actually completely missed. They still easily pick up that kill. Sand King is going to be going top with the invis. Funzy does know. He's staying completely back. Because if that Sand King lands a stun and Morphling is in range of a waveform, he's done for. They're going to give up this tower at top. Perfectly fine. Not a big deal. You know that eventually that tower is going to go down. Let's go ahead and check out this CS score. We got 49 and 6 on Villa for this Morphling, but Lone Druid is 56 and 20. Also, we got Sindarin at 28 and 9, and Effing Mad getting a little bit of CS as well. Effing Mad in big trouble here. He's gonna go. Oh, nice disruption. This is gonna help save a lot of time. But the question is, oh, big black hole coming out from Funzy, and they're gonna pick up so many kills here. Zeldo he's gonna get popped here. One more hit. Oh no, Edict does not find him, and now Morphling's actually gonna clean up the Enigma kill, and there is not enough left, unfortunately, because Sindarin maxing out Edict as much as possible. With all those heroes grouped up, he doesn't do massive amounts of damage, and he missed out on Zeldo kill. He's going to be able to pick up Whim here. He does pick up that at least. The Edict's going to clean him up. So in the end, they trade 1 for 1. Really great save by Funzy. Very well done. Big black hole. And all the meanwhile, Lone Druid is just free farming. I mean, it was nice that Morphling picked up a kill and everything, but they traded 1 for 1, and he did not free farm during that time like Lone Druid did. It's something they're going to have to worry about. I'm going to be really interested to see what this Lone Druid build is going to be. Because with their pushers, I'm presuming it's going to be sort of a tanky. Actually, they're going to jump on Atse here. Wind Run does go off there, followed up by Disruption. All they need is an Entangle here. Maybe not even that. Easily picking up that kill with all the extra damage that Soul Catcher provides on top of the Purge damage is too much. You're also going to see a Deny. Nice little counter ward already set up. Unfortunately, those wards go down just at the wrong time, really. And they're going to be set up to push here fairly soon. Presumably we're going to see Lone Druid picking up a sort of defensive, tanky bear build to help with the pushes. They can't really let Morphling go on in the game too long. The mid game is where they can really start punishing Morphling, excuse me. Zeldo trying to go in, trying to land some sort of stun, but he only has boots and his level 4. So that's not really going to work out for him. He really needs to pick up some levels, at least level 7. And they really have to secure that for them, I think. I know Venomancer, it's nice to be able to have level 3 wards. I don't know, I just think with the upcoming push, they really have to get all their heroes, all their supports to level 7. We're going to see a counter again at bottom. This time it's going to be Team Gilette. And they're going to smoke up here. We're going to see Venomancer and Sand King smoking up and going into the enemy's jungle. We got Morphling already set up there. If they can pick off this Leshrac, that'd be a really nice pick off, and they might be able to push in middle with it. But Sindarin being kind of cautious when approaching the lane. And they're just waiting. They're going to jump in now. Sindarin, big trouble here. Pimpalesh is turning around. They're easily going to pick up this kill. It's not even necessary for Zeldo to hit the stun, but helpful. And they're going to keep going. At bottom, solo Druid, along with Effing Mad on the Shadow Demon, they pick up the kill on Windrunner. So nice job once again picking that up. But unfortunately, they trade a tower for it. So 2 towers down. Now for Team mTw, they're going to try and pick up their first tower at bottom. And with the pushing power they have with 3 Chen creeps, with Kebab just farming away in the jungle, they're going to push much faster. Well, I can't say much faster. Pugna does provide a lot of pushing power, being able to do 100 damage, pretty much, to a tower with every nuke. So that tier 2 is going to get traded for a tier 2 as well at bottom, unless we're going to see mass teleports, and I don't think we will. We're going to see Morphling teleporting top. He's going to try and defend that top tower.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures
And actually,
are
Glyph is going to get popped before the tower goes down. Seldo hitting a nice little stun shackle shot, landing on Kebab, and they are going to pick up the tower. He does not try and get the deny in. Actually, Perch goes off on top of the Windrunner. They might be able to clean this up. They just need a shackle shot here. Or excuse me, a snare. Shackle in snare. And Tangle. God, I'm losing it right now. Sand King's gonna come in from the side here. He's gonna try and land stun. They're gonna go on effing mad here. There goes the Pugna Ward, but look at Seldo just getting crushed by the Lone Druid. They're gonna pick up that kill. Now he's level 11. They're gonna turn around on this teleport going off an effing mad. He's gonna get away. And now Pimpalicious just forced to back off now, trying to land what nukes he can, but just look at Lone Druid just tanking it up like a beast. Morphling pushing in top, farming away. Doesn't really have the pushing power that Lone Druid has, but he can at least farm up the waves and do a little bit of chip damage. Middle does go down, combination of Leshrac and Enigma. And Villa is going to jump away using a nice little waveform over the cliff and teleport out. Already going for that Perseverance, so he's going to go for very fast Lincolns. And that... Oh, man. Already with the Sacred Relic on Baron. I'm a little bit surprised he's going for that. Of course, if you're able to get that early, which obviously he is, at 14 minutes, already has the Sacred Relic, is going to be able to pick up Radiance by 20 minutes easily. It's very powerful. At the same time, I mean, he has the levels, which gives him tankiness naturally. We're going to see him jumping on. Shackle shot missing, not latching to anything. They're going to kill the bear. Damn it. It just instantly kicked me out. It didn't even wait for the timer. Just full on, fuck you. You're out.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't know what's going on. My internet's being fucking buggy. Alright guys, sorry about that. My internet's apparently being very buggy. We're gonna see the tower go down at the bottom, picking that one up. Yeah, as I was saying, Lone Druid with levels gives him that natural tankiness. Of course, his ultimate, giving him 250, 400, and 600 extra health. You know, that's all the tankiness you need for the Radiance build. I'm just a little bit surprised. I mean, they haven't been pushing as much as I expected them to. They have 3 really good pushers, but they haven't grouped all 3 of them up yet. Even Bear provides, obviously, a lot of damage with Demolish. But the early game power, the laning phase, went their way. But right after that, you're talking about Pugnas being able to push towers in very well. And just the team fight they provide. But Kebab has been farming the jungle a lot, and he's already got his mech. Plus another 1,000 gold. So that's part of it, is that he hasn't really been pushing the towers as much. God damn. My girlfriend unplugged my router. So there's that. Okay. Hopefully that won't happen anymore. What, they grouped up middle, took tier 2. Alright, well, it looks like they're going to take Roshan, and no counter kills whatsoever for Team Gilette. That is hurting them so much. I mean, the farm is so much in favor of mTw right now. It's just insane. 7,500 in 17 minutes. It isn't straight crushing them, but this Roshan is going to go down before they can even get set up.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
And they're not even going to be able to catch anybody out here. They're already outside of the Roshan pit, so they can't even jump. Because then it's just a bad team fight. And Wim is in danger now. He's... Unless Entangle doesn't happen, maybe. Mech going off, trying to save him. But Nuke's coming out from Chen, finishing him off. Now Pimpalicious is in some trouble. He's going to go down 9-0, 18 minutes in. And Morphling's just doing what he can at this point. Pushing in middle with the illusions. Trying to stop the pushes that are coming. Really, all he can do right now is farm and counter push as much as possible. Yeah, Radiance. Yeah, I noticed that on the bear being picked up and doing some serious damage. BKB on Funzy. Let's go over what other items. What other items did they pick up? You got drums in the beginning of last track, trying to get some tankiness. You got Aegis, of course, on Lone Druid now. Gem already on effing Mad. I mean, that just goes to show you how much they're kind of owning the game right now. And it's going to be a long time until Morphling actually comes in, is able to do something. So they have plenty of time. I like the way they're farming quite a lot. Looks like we're going to see Vlad's being picked up on Chen. So that's awesome. Just extra pushing power and is going to help out the bear. Yeah, it's just, you do not want your Lone Druid. If you're going up against Lone Druid, you don't want him to be this tanky and have an Aegis on top of Radiance before 20 minutes. Yes, having Radiance, sure. By 20 minutes happens, Druid is an excellent farmer. If you don't shut him down, he will get that. But it's the extra items that he has. Just those little items for the bear, the tankiness that he's picked up for himself. And Vlad's on Lone Druid. I was clicking on the wrong hero. I thought Chen was grabbing it. I was clicked on Chen. I swear to God, I saw it in his stash. Maybe he sold it. Maybe he was gonna grab it and then sold it. I don't know. Anyway, they're pushing in middle now. We're gonna see Glyph popped out. Pimpalish doing what he can with the wards and the. I mean, look at him. Radio got shackle shot. Doesn't matter. He's so tanky. The bear almost dead. And he doesn't have a new one, so they're going to have to back off. That's the problem with sort of the Radiance build on bear, is if they're ever able to kill the bear and you're on cooldown, there goes all your damage. Using teleport on the bear, very well done. Going to teleport him back to the fountain and then just return him to his owner. And then they're going to be able to push in again. So what I thought was going to be, you know, another 30 seconds until they start pushing the base is really only going to be, you know, 10 or 20. Bear coming back with full health now. Ward's already, the full ward fortress is being set up, and unfortunately, I don't like what Wim is doing here with his build. He went 2-1-3, obviously maxing out. He's just got that extra level, which I'm okay with. It's just, if you're going to do that, you really have to get your maxed out wards by level 7, and the only way to do that is skipping your ultimate early. They're going to switch lanes here, and they're going to go to top since they don't have the ward fortress set up there. Nice little shackle shot. Unfortunately, there's just nothing that Gilette can do to combo here. Nice little stun hitting two heroes and a whole bunch of creeps. He's going to go down anyway. Look at all the heals going off. Vil is in trouble now. He's trying to jump on effing Mad, but a solo black hole gets picked off on him. He's gonna go down. Lincoln is not saving him from Jack Diddley squad. Zelda with the buyback is coming back in, trying to do what he can. Radio Buffoon is actually really low. He only has 300 health. Power shot will not finish him off though, even if it had hit.
Dire's top barracks.
And without Sand King having a Blink Dagger, they have no way to really jump on this team whatsoever. Even though there are lots of squishies. Nice little shackle shot. They're going to keep going. Tindera, he might go down here, but Juan does save him. The Lone Druid's going to come back. Windrunner does go down. Seldo goes down, and might even Pimpalicious. No, he's going to get out. Lone Druid, though, crushing kids. The Aegis goes down, and now they're just going to continue pushing up in the middle. With 5 heroes up, not really losing anybody. Enigma coming back after his teleport. He's actually going to push in bottom. He doesn't even feel he needs to join the team outright. He's just going to go bottom and help with that push. And join them eventually. So 4-man push with no Chen creeps. I mean, potentially Team Gilette, if there's going to be any sort of potential turnaround, it'd be right now when they are 4-on-5 with no Chen creeps. But even then, Latchrex almost maxed out his nukes. Chen is sending him back. And now it's a 3-on-5. If they can catch anybody out here, oh, nice little attempt at a shackled shot, trying to latch the bear to the bear. But instead, they're just going to try and mom down the bear. And it does go down. Nice job. That's the thing about the bear. When he got that little nerf a while back, when the bear can no longer return, I believe it's 3 seconds after taking damage. Something like that. Yeah, you're able to just mob down the bear like you used to, where it was just like, oh, they ran away and the whole thing is the bear. Radio, gonna try and jump on Morphling here, but he does have the Ghost Scepter already for his Abyssal Blade. So he's gonna be able to maybe get out here. Oh man, Entangle. If he gets an Entangle, he's definitely gonna go down. They're gonna try and land a stun. Nice stun coming out from Sindarin. They're gonna be able to pick this up. Still though, trying to do what he can, but he's gonna go down as well. And Sindarin with the BKB just cleaning up kids left and right. So 2 heroes down for Team Gilette, and still no kills for Team Gilette. 15-0, 25 minutes in, and now we're going to see the middle tower going down. At least I can say my disconnects and that sort of thing didn't ruin the game. You know, early on, like, it wasn't obvious, even though they didn't have any kills, they were taking towers and that sort of thing. It wasn't a huge stomp. But now, 25 minutes in when there's still no kills, and the final Rax goes down by 25 minutes. Oh, big black hole by Funzy. 3-man black hole, and they're going to land everything on everyone. Ate gets out, though. Push stick followed up by Windruns, helping save him. And they finally get a kill. They get 3 kills. What? Wait. Am I missing kills? Like... I must be out of it. Oh, they're trying to form something here. They're trying to get some kills before the creeps destroy the throne. Funzy might go down. Oh, Shen teleport. Not gonna save him. Maybe they'll pick up effing Mad too. Round out with a full 5 kills. Shackle shot. Where is it at? No. It does go off, but the rest of his team does not follow up. And that is going to be all for this game. GG, well played, being called out by Funzy. Because really, Super Creeps 25 minutes in. Maybe if it was 85 minutes in, you could potentially come back from that. 25 minutes in, not so much. And pretty much now it's just a waiting game. Kind of wish they would let the throne die so we could, you guys could see the ending scores and all that. But gold graph is 25,000 for the Radiant. Pretty insane. Oh my goodness. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this game. Hopefully, after this, we're going to be casting, I can't remember what's game, but it's another Prodota 2 European Non-Pro League game. Yeah, we got a couple more games after this. Very exciting. Sorry, I didn't hear that. But anyway, well, they'll be up on YouTube, and hopefully we'll be streaming the next one. Anyway, guys, sorry it was not the most exciting game, but throw it up on YouTube anyway. Anyway, thanks guys. Bye.